All right. I think that we're recording last call now, but I'm
Woo!
still figuring out this new platform. So that was fun. That was a good conversation. I feel like that was really embraced the
No, it was
sitting
a
in a
shit
bar talking trash.
conversation. Fuck you, David. What the fuck, man? Seriously?
Eat a dick, Judy.
Atlanta? I mean,
Are
Atlanta's
are
great,
you
but
going
what the
back to
fuck,
that?
dude? Georgia
No.
State University at Statesboro? What the fuck, dude? What's
I know.
wrong with you?
I like the idea of giving Southern fans GSU, like
Thing they
letting them
want.
have GSU, but
Why?
it's not Georgia Southern. It's Georgia State. Like they become Georgia State.
Dude,
I
it's
like
dead.
that.
It's dead. They don't have it. It's gone. They don't even want it. It's GS now.
I think it's hilarious.
Why? Why change anything?
No, leave it.
I like Atlanta. I like leaning into the Atlanta aspect of everything. I think it sounds
You live in Atlanta. They've
We-
got
we
Atlanta
put it
on the
on our black
jerseys. We
jerseys.
chant ATL. We're good,
Yeah.
man.
exactly. Let's go all in
No,
on ATL.
nah.
Will you change the school color to black too while you're at it?
Would we do? I don't necessarily. Do we need a color change? I would do a mascot change in a heartbeat.
To me, it sounds less like University of Cincinnati or University of Miami and more like University of Phoenix.
Grand Canyon University.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like you hear it, you hear the difference. University of
Yeah,
Atlanta
no, I hear what you're
sounds
saying.
more like that.
And that was part of how I felt about it as well, like before. But you see Cincinnati and Houston in the Big 12.
You do.
I don't know. I think we have the chance. You know, again, this is relying on us, but done right, I think you can really make. I mean, Atlanta is an international city. Like everyone knows. You say Atlanta anywhere in the world, they know what you're talking about. I mean, they know it's the U.S. They may not be able to pick it out on a map, but they know about it. Like Atlanta's a bigger city than Phoenix, than the city of DeVry. You know, it's bigger than all those.
Yeah.
I don't even know where DeVry is.
Is that a city? I didn't even know that.
Is the city of
Is it in?
Isn't it
I
university?
don't know. I don't think so.
Okay.
It's an institute, right?
Yeah.
DeVry
Yeah.
Institute.
Well, it's a associate degree school thing.
Yeah. I was just making fun of. Okay, the city of Liberty. Sorry.
You're not making it better.
Exactly. We're better than all those. So let's be University of Atlanta.
Well, let's be
Yeah.
Georgia State, which is a highly respected name. I mean, you've been touting that. You convinced
I
me
agree.
that it's the
I
most
agree.
prestigious thing we could be.
I think we lean
is.
into Atlanta. I think we lean in hard into Atlanta. We talk about, you know, the city's team or whatever it is. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. And we could be Atlanta University at Georgia State University or Georgia State University Atlanta or whatever it is. That's fine. I'm okay with that. But yeah, I'd also be cool with getting rid of changing from the Panthers as well.
To what?
I'd be okay with that.
What do you want
I
to
don't
be?
know.
Wait,
I don't know.
you don't like being a Panther?
It's fine. It's fine. I mean, we're wearing a little Panther logo right now. I got two Panther logos. I'm fine. I like the Panther head. It's sharp, but I'd be okay with changing to something else. Or I'd be okay with the Charlotte team moving out of Charlotte and changing their mascot to something else.
What?
I don't like cheering for the Panthers on Saturday and cheering against the Panthers on Sunday.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I was just
You
like,
said Charlotte, and I was like, Clit.
I was like, you want me to
Cult.
Clit.
The Clit cult.
I'm in.
The cult of Clit. All right. No. Did you guys want to harass me more? Did you guys want to talk about this Monroe crap?
Yeah, but you said that. I actually had no idea what either news was, and because I wasn't paying any attention to our group chat or anything for a while. But it's hilarious because the obvious choice was the other way around. But who cares? It's fun. Like
What was the other way
to
around?
talk about this ULM thing and on the
Yeah.
main podcast, and then talk about like cussing out David on last call.
Feel like we'll probably end up talking about the Monroe
the
thing.
the morons.
I think more information will come out next week, so I think we'll end up talking about it next week. But this is a chance for us to kind of
Is this
Work
this
out.
the beginning of the end of Monroe?
That's the question. So what it is, Ryan? I don't know how much you know.
No, I don't know anything. You gotta teach me.
All right, on Monday. So Monroe was one of the schools that was pushing super hard for Louisiana Tech to join the Sun Belt, right?
Yeah, because they wanted to go. It's 30 miles away, right? So they were like,
Something
travel
like that,
costs are great. We don't have to go anywhere.
Right. So Monday, the athletic director of Monroe, who's been highly touted Like they are super excited about him being there. He's actually getting things done. Resigned to pursue other personal opportunities. And then it's also come out that it's because of budgetary concerns. There's a new president at Monroe who has the hard number is up for debate, but has asked to cut millions with a plural from the athletics budget. And Monroe already
that is all they've got.
They're the lowest athletic budget in all of FBS programs, and there's numbers from as low as $2 million to as high as $9 million to be cut from something that was already
I thought it was really
sub $30 million. I think
I thought they were like 10 million or less or something. They had
No,
some crazy low.
I don't think
budget.
it wasn't that low, because I've seen, the biggest number I've seen is them going down to like a $12 million budget, but that was like if they were 21 million before or so. I don't know.
Insane.
So, and they did just approve a student fee, but that student fee is only going to bring them in about $600,000 a year. And you're looking to cut millions from the budget. So, the immediate reaction from everyone is this is just a sign of the imminent drop from FBS or drop of. There are some people you follow all the message board, social media stuff, whatever, and there's a lot of people saying that the option is FBS or Division II, Division III.
Really?
Like they're like that FCS is not even sustainable with about the amount of cuts that they're trying to make right now, or just dropping football altogether.
Wow, that's serious shit right there. Did you say earlier that what did they say? There was something about the not just cutting the budget, but wasn't it like all Olympic sports? I thought I read something on the internet that said Olympic sports to something like FCS.
Apparently,
that's
another thing. That's another thing is apparently it's come out, or speculated to have come out, that the athletic director had approached the Sun Belt with Monroe being a football only conference.
And they said
football
we already did
only
that.
member of the conference, to which the commissioner was like, I think the commissioner gave him the same response he gave you and I, Ryan, when we were in the athletic suite up there, just like stone cold, just not responding. Yeah,
I'm looking at their budget right now, right?
What is it?
Like for 2024 to 2025 budget, they spent $21 million total.
Bad.
So if they're cutting millions of dollars, right? I mean, $7.5 million for football, and then there's really just not a whole lot of other stuff in here.
And they're at 16 sports overall. I think 15 is required. I don't know if it's 16 or not. So it's not like they can cut other sports but they're the water ski. Football
is $7.5 million. Men's basketball is $1.5 million. Men's baseball is $1.2 million. All other men's sports is about $1 million. All other women's sports is about $5 million. So I mean,
wow.
You can cut some of that. You can't cut the women's stuff because Title IX.
Right.
So you gotta. I mean, it's basically like that $5 million is like safe. Well,
so
you could cut men and then cut women, but yeah.
So the speculation from Monroe people all the way through the rest of Sun Belt and all of college athletics fans is this is the sign of the times that they may be the first team to be hit by all these different. Right?
Can they handle their lawsuit, like all that stuff that's coming? I don't know if they can.
The paying the play. So no, I don't think it sounds like they can, and they're saying like this is an embarrassment for the conference that we don't want to be associated with that. Like we got to get rid of them. Something, and putting in some kind of financial minimum requirement in the Sun Belt. Like you've got to, commit at least $30 million a year to athletics, or at least $40 million. I think Georgia State's either right at 60 or on the high end of 60. We're 60 something ish, I think. And I think that puts us around 6th or 5th maybe in the Sun Belt. We're not the highest, but Jimmy Madison's got those weird fees that they do that are blowing them out. And I think Trash Down South is
we have some pretty
not far behind
fees as well.
Oh yeah, trust me, I know about it.
Yeah,
I
made the joke earlier that I think you probably pay more for your tickets than any of us. So
I think I'm paying $660 just in student fees to take two classes this semester. I think it's $110 per credit hour.
But you're doing a good thing. Just remember.
That's why I'm not buying tickets this year. I'm taking my student ticket.
You are buying tickets. Yeah, just
you are buying tickets just in a different
another way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Danny says Tim pays more.
Danny pays more.
Danny pays more too. Y'all pay more than I do.
Actually, Ryan, you pay more too. It's true.
Not by much.
Barely though. Right? Donation plus one ticket.
Here's the next
barely.
thing. Here's the next thing associated with this though is so now, of course, everybody in the Sun Belt thinks that Monroe is going to be gone within the next couple of years, right? And so it's like, all right, well, who's going to replace him? What are we going to do? Well, we've really, outside of Western Kentucky, who I think wants to go east, even though they're more west than we are, we've kind of exhausted any potential team that's not in the American currently on the west side. So the only real teams you could add would be east side teams, and that pushes Georgia State to the west. So what do you guys think about being in the West Division?
We're
3
hours from the coast.
This is worse than that would be worse than University of Atlanta.
No.
So if we stay in the east, we can be you can be University of Atlanta.
I'm just kidding. Well, University of Atlanta is still the worst thing.
I'm gonna start making university. You did the merch tees, Tim. I'm gonna start creating University of Atlanta shirts.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, I think it'd be a great shirt.
Unofficial stuff, great, awesome. I love it.
Come up with a really good logo.
Do it.
University of Atlanta at Georgia State University.
Yeah, fine, whatever.
I'll just copy the Under Armour logo.
Yeah, just do that.
Yeah,
a bastardized version of the UA logo. UATL.
It's just the A-Town down. That's our logo. Yeah.
Definitely don't want to be.
You gotta have that big old pain. That
big old Ryan.
That big old weenus.
Yeah, you stick it out a little bit further than I do.
Well, I'm excited. I get excited.
Well, hiding a little bit.
That's what I'm used to, David. That's what I'm used to.
Yeah. Tim's more like yes.
Anyway, look, no, we shouldn't be in the West. First off, that's dumb. University of Atlanta is also dumb. That's number 2.
Yeah. He's right.
I actually don't hate removing divisions.
Right.
I don't. Although
true. Yeah.
We have a better shot of winning the Sun Belt East than we probably do getting top 2.
Yeah, but if you just win, it doesn't matter.
Well, there was somebody, this is totally message board fodder.
What?
Somebody said if we stay at 13, if Monroe leaves, stay at 13, have the East and West division of 6 teams and Georgia State in the middle, and we just play a hodgepodge each season between East and West teams. I don't know how that makes playoffs work, or not playoffs, but the championship works or whatever.
Yeah,
but just like make
weird.
Georgia State like a pod of 1 that's kind of in the middle. And I'm like, what better way to acknowledge that we are the outlier of the Sun Belt than to put us in a non-division of a division conference?
Here's this thing in the middle. We don't know what to do with it.
I do think, Tim, that's the right answer, though, is that like divisions just need to go away. As soon as you start talking about Atlanta being like in a Western division, like I said, we're 3 hours from the Atlantic Ocean.
Hey, the Falcons were in the NFC West.
Yeah, but
we played San Francisco twice a year.
That's dumb too.
Yeah, it was horrible. It was so stupid.
Yeah, that's dumb. We shouldn't do dumb shit because other people do dumb shit. Like that's dumber.
The University of Atlanta should not do dumb shit just because the Falcons did dumb shit.
It's like worse because we have an example of it being dumb, and we're going to be like, oh, we know this is dumb. We've seen it be dumb, and we're going to do it again.
Do we have to blame this on our Louisiana calls? Is that why this all came up in your head?
Which came in my head?
The University of Atlanta stuff.
Oh yeah, no, it definitely the University of Atlanta at Georgia or Georgia at Atlanta definitely came up from our calls with Louisiana people.
I mean, I exited those calls and I was like, why are they doing this? Is such a gigantic waste of money, the whole thing. And like time and who cares? And also like you're not Louisiana.
All right, so then if we're not going to change the University of Atlanta, can we just do what Lafayette did and just call ourselves the Atlanta Panthers?
Sure. Let's do it.
That's our branding. That's our branding.
Why not?
We're Georgia State University. Your diploma says Georgia State University, but on all athletics, it says Atlanta Panthers.
David,
Absolutely,
blink twice
let's
if
do
you
it.
need help, man. Like, I don't understand. Like, so you're now you're like, so like, first of all, again, you convinced me that Georgia State University was like the prestigious one to have, right? Like, that's
Yes, I
what we
remember
want. And now you're talking about copying Lafayette. Like, what
You
the
know what?
fuck, dude? Let's
take it a
what's
step
wrong
further.
with you? Are you on like new drugs
Have you
or
been to
something?
Louisiana recently? Is that what this is?
God, thankfully, no.
Do you need new drugs?
Should we be the Atlanta A's? Like just Atlanta A's.
You're just
Is
fucking
that
with us,
like
man.
A-Train and whatchamacallit? The
Oh,
boy?
and the boys. Oakland doesn't have an A's anymore. We can be the Atlanta A's.
What is going on
said-
over there?
No, I mean I'm a diehard Atlanta fan, and I think that if I'm a diehard Atlanta fan, then I need to push for us to be University of Atlanta.
Okay.
ATLU.
You do that, David, on your own time.
I did realize though I probably shouldn't have been drinking this Busch Light because it's got a bald eagle on it, and while America, fuck yeah, it also while you're doing a Georgia State podcast, it is reminiscent of Trash Down South.
Yeah,
You could say you could just say Monroe. It's fine.
they had it longer.
No, not
No, they're
Monroe.
airplanes.
They're Warhawks.
They're like little fighter planes.
Southern Miss.
Well, they're the Golden Eagles, right? The Golden Eagles.
Yeah. Something to do with P, I think.
In Hattiesburg.
I saw some news article that like there's some kind of STD outbreak in Mississippi. So yeah, that should be fun.
Nice.
What was it called? Farvitis?
He's inside everyone.
Boy.
Farvid?
You
It's
guys.
Sorry, Ryan. We'll be better.
No, that's fine.
No, he won't.
Please don't.
Totes won't. There we go. See, look. Damn it. Danny says Braves were NL West. See?
So
See?
we're not the Braves. We're not a professional baseball team.
No, we are the University of Atlanta.
No.
Yeah, well, who is it? Who is it that said it was Tim. Like his ATL.
They are.
Yeah, screw those guys. Yeah, no, but let's own the branding. They're the Georgia DeVry School of Technical Institutes.
We got a lot of work to do before we own the branding.
What?
I say words sometimes.
Okay.
DeVry School of Technical
man.
Institute.
I can't deal with you people.
What a train wreck. I love it.
That's all I got.
All right.
Well, it wasn't really anything. So, thanks.
So we're going to miss Monroe when they're gone? That's the question. That was a free win, not always, but it should have been.
No, we're tied. I think we're tied with Monroe.
Are we?
4-4, I think.
We need one more year of them when we play them to be up on the series
Yeah, we
before
played
they
them.
leave.
We played them last year, right? Didn't we lose to them last year?
We did.
Oh, I don't know how many years before we actually would get them again. I think we lost to them there. So if we do get them again, in theory, it should be here.
I don't really care.
I'm not gonna miss. I'm not gonna miss any Louisiana school. Like fuck that shit, right?
I'm not really care. I don't care if they drop down.
I mean, I would feel bad. I felt bad when Idaho dropped down. I would feel less bad about Monroe because fuck Louisiana. But man, that sucks. It sucks for them.
It's the whole point of the divisions, though. So it's like if you can't spend the money to be in the higher division, then you should be in a lower division, and that's okay. It's to keep competition like where it should be.
Yeah, it was either some App State or some Jimmy Madison person was I saw on social said that the Sun Belt will never be the top group conference as long as Monroe is in the conference.
We already are.
It's a very arguable case. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, if we're not, we're super close.
The new Pac has got some good group teams, but any given Saturday you put up the Sun Belt against, and I give two fucks about the Sun Belt. You put the Sun Belt up against the new Pac. I'm not saying which conference is going to come out winning every single week.
Right?
Yeah.
What's weird is what's really weird about this whole thing is, when it comes to whether or not Georgia State moves to the West, and when we joined the Sun Belt, our first season in the Sun Belt, we were the most Eastern team in the conference.
Isn't that crazy?
Right. Yeah.
Now we're the most Western team in the East Division.
Yeah.
That's wild.
That's
weird.
insane.
Like the entire continent of South America is further east, is in the Sunbelt East division, and Atlanta's over there scratching backs with Sunbelt West.
I mean, if we get pushed to the West, I want no divisions. The end. That's it.
Yeah. The only thing good about being in the West Division is playing Troy every year.
It's easier.
However, that's not worth it. That's not worth it at all.
I mean, you could make an argument that if we did get pushed to the West, it would be an easier path to get to the championship. It would. I mean,
well, yeah, no, I agree on that. Oh, for sure. Like, who are you really concerned about? Like, you know, the Sun Belt, the West has like a rotating, like, what, 3 teams that are good. Like, they're not all 3 good every season, but you know, Lafayette, Troy, and then like South Alabama or Arkansas State,
right,
are good, but never in the same year.
Is that right?
It seems like it, at least.
I don't know.
I don't want to get stuck in the West.
Irrelevancy. No, I made a comment on the Sunbelt board about this, and I was like, I've spent several years growing to hate every team in the East. I don't want to start over having to learn how to hate the teams in the West, except for Lafayette. We already hate you, so that's easy said and done.
Right.
Just gotta learn to hate the other 60. I mean, Monroe would be an easy one to hate, but I guess this whole thing stipulates something being gone. La Tech would be an easy one to hate.
I mean, is the consensus on the message board chatter that they are gone? It's done.
Well, if you yes, everybody that's not a Monroe fan is like they're gone, and the handful of Monroe fans that are on the message board are like, you know, sorry to burst your bubble, we're going nowhere, and I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm sure everyone thinks before they're, you know, kicked to the curb.
I mean, the crazy thing is we just talked to these people, right? And they sounded so up about Monroe. I was like, okay, cool. Monroe's kind of getting their shit together.
So, you know, Tim, that is something we figured out here. I think that you just stumbled upon something here, is people in Louisiana that are smart enough to start a podcast, which we know is low-hanging fruit. Like, that's very easy. We did it. Like, it's not complicated to start a podcast. But if you have the IQ high enough to start a podcast, and you're from Louisiana,
yeah,
you're not that bad. It's just the rest of those little Cro-Magnons that are down there.
Jesus Christ.
Or Cajun Magnons, Bayou Magnon, whatever they're calling.
I don't. They're not even in Bayou there, right? That's the thing I learned over the last couple weeks, is that Monroe's not even in the swamp.
They're in the Bayou of Arkansas,
I guess. I also found out that Houston is called the Bayou City, and I'm like, but you're not. You're like next to the swamp. You're not in the swamp.
Well, they did get, so there was something that happened. There was a geological. There was a natural event that happened that caused
Porky Pig,
half of the Louisianians to move to Houston and the other half to move to Atlanta.
That's true.
So Houston got a huge population of Louisianians.
Yeah.
Also, so for the record, that, yeah, well, I wasn't going to say it. Danny.
What did he say?
He named the event.
Well, that's a person. That's not a...
But also, the homicide rate in both Atlanta and Houston went up 3,000% in both cities following that natural disaster.
Interesting.
Just saying.
Thanks, Katrina.
Katrina says 100. I mean, Danny Katrina.
I don't know what the 100's for.
100 just means like 100. Yeah.
100%.
100.
That's a crazy statistic. I don't know what would cause that.
No idea. Except for the fact that if you're not smart enough to start a podcast in Louisiana, you are garbage people.
Katrina's 100? Okay.
And also, when I say garbage people, I actually have highest respect for those that actually are in sanitation garbage people. They actually do some of the hardest work ever.
Yeah, it's a hard job.
When I say garbage people, I'm like they themselves are garbage who portray themselves as people.
I don't love this, but you know, we'll go. It's last call, so it's fine.
I'm probably going too far, huh?
Yeah, I don't love this.
Your next campaign, your next political campaign, it'll just be like you sitting there going, I agree with you.
I didn't agree with that on the podcast.
I feel
I
like-
did not say that.
Last call, I was very adamant about how like humanism is like one of my root core
Yeah.
like ideologies, you know, and that goes against a lot of
No,
that.
I agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
And people from Louisiana are not humans.
See, yeah, that's I'm not
What
gonna,
are they, David?
I can't
They're
even
not humans.
I
don't know
can't
what they
even
are.
make that joke. I just can't.
I don't know what they are, but they're not human.
Damn.
It's rough, man.
And I mean, like Jerry and
That's a rat.
the other dude and the other guy were pretty cool.
Somebody must have heard
All right.
you or something, you know?
I've been hurt very bad by the Saints. I've been hurt very badly by the Saints. All right, we can wrap it up. We're done here. Say goodbye, guys.
Goodbye.
Peace.